भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So today we are going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 10, Text 36. Namaha Parama Kalyana, Namaha Parama Mangala, Vasudevaya Santaya, Jadunang Pataye Namaha, Namaha. We therefore offer our respectful obeisances. Parama Kalyana, you are the supreme auspiciousness. Namaha, our respectful obeisances unto you. Parama Mangala, whatever you do is good. Vasudevaya, unto the original personality of Godhead. Vasudeva. Santaya, unto the most peaceful. Jadunam, of the Jadu dynasty. Pataye, unto the controller. Namaha, our respectful obeisances unto you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O supremely auspicious, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you, who are the Supreme God, who are the Supreme Good, O most famous descendant and controller of the Jadu dynasty, O son of Vasudeva, O most peaceful, let us offer our obeisances unto your lotus feet. Purport. The word Parama Kalyana is significant because Krishna, in any of his incarnations, appears in order to protect the sadhus, paritranaya sadhunam. The sadhus, saintly persons or devotees, are always harassed by non-devotees, and Krishna appears in his incarnations to give them relief. This is his first concern. If we study the history of Krishna's life, we shall find that for most of his life, he predominantly engaged in killing demons one after another. Om Ajnanam Timirandhasya Jnanam Janasalakaya Chakhurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayham Dadati Swapadantikam Bande Aham Sri Guru Sri Jutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavans Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahaganam Raghunatham Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitam Sa Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण. So in this particular section, these prayers are offered by the Nalakumara and Manigriva to Bal Gopal after their deliverance. So the situation is like that Krishna, when he was almost 3+ years old, and he was bound to the motor in his this condition, in bondage condition, he relieved these two devatas, Nalakuvara and Manigriva. He passed through the twin tree and delivered them. Now this Nalakuvara Manigriva, the son of Dhanadakhya, the treasurer of demigods, very powerful. So they were in Braj for almost 100 celestial years. They have done Brajavasa, they have completed now. 100 celestial years Brajavasa complete now. And out of these 100 celestial years, these 3.5 years, they have direct association of Bal Gopal and all his associates with Nanda, Jasoda and all cowherd friends. Many times they have gathered together under this tree for many kind of meetings, feasting, play, sometimes that way around, other way around, many functions. All Brajavasis, they would worship this tree. In Nanda Angan, this is the very auspicious tree. Because they are devatas. So somehow some symptoms were there. So all the Brajavasis, from old to the boy, everybody they used to respect this tree. Sometimes evening time they used to offer lamp, morning they would offer, and many kind of meetings, many kind of festivities, many kind of play. When Krishna started coming out of the courtyard of Nanda, and most of the time he was with the sakhas around this tree. Many pastimes had. These two trees, this Arjuna tree, they are direct, they are the witness of all these events of Bala Lila and Gokula Lila. They are there. So now, after their deliverance, so after staying 100 celestial years in Braj and getting direct association of Sri Krishna, Balaram and all the Gopasakhas and the Brajavasis directly for so many years. Now whatever their experience, and previous to that, when they took the form of a tree, Narad Muni also blessed them that you are becoming tree in Braj and your deliverance will happen by the Supreme Lord himself. So they know that Supreme Lord will come to deliver us. They knew that thing before. Now they are seeing the Supreme Lord and associating them, and with their friends and associates, they have taken enough association, and after their deliverance they are so grateful. So they are in their effulgent demigod body. In demigods they cannot touch to the ground. Their nature, they can't touch to the ground. They will stand up 1.5 feet or 2 feet up to the ground level. But when they are tree, they are inside the ground. But now they become demigod. So now full effulgent big body and up to the from the ground, and they are offering prayers to Bal Gopal. So all these tutis, it is their out of their experience by staying there more than 100 years. And now they are offering prayers out of their gratitude. So now almost the prayer is going to end. After 2 verses, they are going back. So it is normal for any of us. It is normal courtesy. When we are leaving somebody, we are going away, so pranam. we are offering pranam, isn't it? That is general courtesy of everybody. When we are going away, we are staying somewhere, now we are going, so Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam, I am going. So that is normal courtesy, so they are also doing, but they are not doing only because of that normal courtesy. Because previous to this verse, they have described Krishna's opulence, his supremacy, his Swarupa, and after, when they are describing the Krishna Swarupa, then they told, why you are going too much into the Swarupa Jnana? It's best to surrender. Surrender is the ultimate achievement of all entities. That is the final destination. So better to surrender. So for surrendering, no need of this so much typical knowledge. It's easy to surrender. And in surrender, one special anga in bhakti is namaskar, pranam, bandhana. That is also so easy, no need of any knowledge or any understanding, nothing you can do after pranam. So, all the greatest personalities, finally, after understanding, researching many qualities and jnana of Krishna, finally they said, forget, we can't do anything, it's best is to offer pranam. Namah Pankajanabhaya, Namah Pankajamaline, Namah Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangre. Kunti Maharani also. Namah Trikala Satyaya, Jagannatha Sutaya cha, Sa Bhrityaya, Sa Putraya, Sa Kalatraya te Namah. Always, it is best to offer obeisances to Krishna at his feet. At the end of Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami in the final verse is saying, Nama Sankirtanam Jasya Sarva Papa Pranasanam Praname Dukkha Samanam. If you get away from your suffering condition, then just offer pranam. It is so powerful, just by offering obeisances, you will free from your distress. So, these two devatas, they have Swarupa Jnana, they are offering their prayers, narrating Krishna's Swarup, Krishna's power, supremacy. Finally, they come to Krishna Lila. And when they are describing the pastimes of Krishna, they became so much overwhelmed with devotion. Because we know they don't have devotion. Because now, by getting association of the supreme devotees, direct Gopa Sakha, direct Krishna, bhakti comes from Bhakta, not from Bhagavan even. Bhakti Bhakta Sangesu Jayate. So, they have got enough association of the highly elevated devotees. So, now they have devotion in their heart. So, now they totally overwhelmed with devotion towards Krishna. So now he is telling, okay, forget everything. We want to offer our pranam. Muhur muhu. Again and again, they want to offer their respectful obeisances at the feet of Balagopal. They understood this Balagopal, though he is in the form of a child, in a 3 years old boy, but we are such a heavy, powerful tree, these twins of Jamalarjuna, even 100 elephants they cannot shake us. Forget, no bulls, nobody can. But this 3 years old child, in his four-wheel stand, he is not standing in, and is already bound to the motor, and this condition, he delivers us. So this is proved that he is the Supreme Bhagavan. So now, without any doubt, in full conviction, with full understanding, they offer their prayers, and at the end, they are saying, forget these offering prayers, best to offer our obeisances, best to offer pranam. So pranam, say this, in this particular shloka offering pranam, they are saying, Namaha Parama Kalyana, Namaha Parama Mangala. So when they are offering pranam, they are saying Namaha Parama Kalyana. Kalyana means, oh, our dearmost Lord, your this form is supremely beneficial, Kalyanakari. Why? Other incarnations are, yes, your other incarnations, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, they are all Kalyanakari. what type of kalyan? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinasaya cha diskritanam, dharma sansthapanarthaya. These are the kalyanakari activities. Protecting the devotees, annihilating the miscreants, and establishing the dharma. These things are kalyanakari. All your other incarnations, they are doing it. But you are not doing only that. No. Because you are not annihilating the miscreants, not protecting the sadhus, not establishing the religion. Rather, you are giving some special things which no other incarnations can give. What is that? Love of Godhead. Only you, Braja Preme Dire Dite Nahi Arakara Sakti. No else can give. No other incarnation they cannot give Braja Prem. And you are giving that. Such a rare love of Godhead you are giving. When Brahma and other demigods, they were praying in Kriya and when they got the voice message, and Brahma declared, forget, let us go. Now this time our Lord is not coming. The Supreme Lord is coming. This time special visit will happen. So in this special visit, you will always, the other incarnations, they are doing some benefits. Everybody was getting benefit. But this particular incarnation, in this Krishna avatar, you are the supremely beneficial to the whole universe, to the whole humanity. Everybody. When the earthly planet, due to heavy sun rays, become heat, we cannot just put water, make it cool. So only it needs rain. When heavy rain happens, not only the temperature will come down of the earth, everybody, all the entities, all the planets, everybody, insects, they will get benefited. They will get cool. They will get benefited. So like that, in this particular incarnation, the rain of your particular pastime, Lilamrita, in this Lilamrita is so beneficial, so kalyanakari, because the supermost benefit a entity can get is to get the love of Godhead. Nothing is more than that. That is the limit of achievement, and that you are giving easily. Easily you are distributing this. So that's why supremely beneficial, Parama Kalyana. Though in other incarnations, many sadhus by japa, yoga, dhyana, tapa, adi, they were achieving swarga, bhukti, mukti, siddhi, many things. But they can't get you. They can't get love of Godhead. But in this particular form, even if you kill many demons, but the demons were not killed, though they are demoniac body, very finished, but they get Savijya Mukti. No other incarnation this thing not happen. Only you, Hatari Gati Dayaka. So you are not only Kalyana Sadhanakari, you are Parama Kalyana, Namaha Parama Kalyana. The supremely beneficial you are. No other incarnations are like you. So you are the Parama Kalyana. Parama Mangala, because you yourself as a Kalyana Sarup. Mangal means auspiciousness. You are so supremely auspicious. Just by your appearance, just in this Braj, the whole Braj became so highly opulent and become such auspicious and become so much well known, so much famous. Even the Gopikas, they used to say, Jayati te adhikam janmana braja. Just by your appearance in this Braja became supremely well known. Jayajukta. Supremely Jayajukta. Jayate adhika. Comparison to whom? No comparison to anything else. No comparison to Swarga, Brahmaloka, or any other Vaikuntha, nothing. Nothing can be compared by your glories. How this supremely glory happened? Now, just by your incarnation. Just by your appearance, this Brajabhumi became supremely glorious. Janmana Braja. So you are so glorious, you are so auspicious. Just by your appearance itself, makes the whole planet, the whole Braja supremely glorious. No comparison even with Vaikuntha, Swarga, forget other things. So supremely glorious. And you are so Parama Mangala. And why you are coming? You are coming, all other incarnations they are coming. You yourself have told, I am coming Dharma Sansthapanarthaya, Paritranaya, Sadhuna, Vinasha. All this you are. But in this incarnation, you are doing this thing? No. When you are coming, because this is the all-in-one, you are the Swayam Rupa, so all other required incarnations, they are inside you. All other Narayana forms, they are already within you. So they are doing all these things. This is Dharma Sansthapanā, Sadhu Paritrāṇa, Asadhu Vinasana, all these auspicious things, all these incarnations. But you, what you are doing, you are playing your supremely pastimes, Lila. What? Now because you are in Suddha Sattva. So these Brajavasis, they are not living entities. They are all your direct Parsadas. They are all Antaranga Sakti, they are all your direct Parsadas. So, to not to protect them, what they don't have any problem, why to protect? So, why you are coming then? Now, just to enjoy their association. You are Premadhina. So, to enjoy the love of the Brajavasis, to exchange the loving activities, and Bhakta Vachalata, to show your Bhakta Vachalya, you are supremely Bhakta Vachala. So, these two things are the reason of your incarnations. Bhakta Vachalata and Premadata. These two, to enjoy the supremely loving exchanges and to show how you are the supremely Bhakta Vachala. These two things you are giving. No other incarnations, they are showing these two things. So in these two way, you are protecting these Brajavasis. So your protection to the Brajavasis, all your pastimes in Braja with the Brajavasis, they are not that ordinary. Ordinary Dharma Sthapana, ordinary Asuranasana, no, not like that. It is so auspicious. It is so magnanimous that anybody will think of it. Eternally, they will get benefit. It is so auspicious. If anybody just remember the pastime, anybody just went to the place where the pastime happened, anybody discuss about the pastimes, anybody speak about this pastime, anybody hear about the pastime, not only now, Jugapat, eternally they will get benefit. This is so auspicious. No events can be compared with such auspicious event. It is supremely auspicious. That's a Parama Mangala. Param means in superlative degree. Good, better, best. Like that Param. Kalyana also in superlative degree. Mangala also in superlative degree. You are supremely beneficial and you are supremely auspicious. So, that's why anybody, though they are Brajavasi, we are not Brajavasi, we are Devata, and many other entities, just by meditating on your pastime, meditating your incarnation, just by meditating your form, this is Balagopala Rupam, this is Balagopala Lila, this is Braja Lila, this is Braja Dham, Brajavasi, anything, this is supremely auspicious. No other auspicious thing can be compared to this. No dharma, karma, japa, tapa, nothing, no, nothing. They can't compare like that. You are so supremely auspicious. Even in this incarnation, when you start your pastimes in this incarnation, you start with opening by delivering Putana Madam. Putana, yes, Jinghasaya. Putana was so ghastly when he was thinking to kill Krishna in the form of a mother. By giving breast milk, she was planning to kill Krishna, Balagopal. Such a ghastly thinking, such a terrible kind of plan. How a mother, by giving breast milk, he want to kill a child? what a terrible kind of planning. But you are so compassionate, you are so compassionate nature, that you, this Putana Rakshasi, you gave her Matrugati. Oh, even Sukadeva Goswami is beyond imagination. How come this happened? How come? Matrugati, just like a position of a mother. In Goloka Vrindavan, no here in Swarga Vaikuntha, no. How come? How come the Putana madam, he never attended any Mangalarti, no Bhagavatam class, no formality principle, nothing. Hare bhai, what? What merits she had? How come they got the supreme position in Goloka Vrindavan as a mother of Krishna? What makes her to get that position? All the acharyas, they break their head. How come this happened? How come Krishna? Some clues should be there. By so much investigation, some acharyas, they say, Krishna is definitely agati dayak, he has, but how come Putana, what makes her to achieve so much, such a high destination? So one acharya says, because Putana was coming in the dress of a devotee. That was only one merit she had. Otherwise, inside and outside, terrible things. Thinking also, feeling also, planning also, everything is Maha-asurik. But when she came to Braj, when she came to Nandalaya, Nanda Bhavan, she was in the dress of a Lakshmi, dress of a devotee. So if somebody is not devotee, demon, 100%, but somehow or other stole some bhakta's dress, or borrow bhakta's dress, or rented bhakta's dress, and wear that dress and come to the Bhakta Samaj, Braj, then he will get the merit. Forget to become a devotee. Krishna is so compassionate. Oh, he has dressed as she has dressed in a devotee form, he should okay. Whatever he should get it. Such a compassion, Krishna. And practically you can see also. Sometimes if you will drive in the main road, a thief, somehow or other he stole one police sub-inspector dress. He was hanging somewhere he stole that whole dress, police sub-inspector dress, and stole it, and he put it, the thief, and stand in the high road and stop your vehicle. What you will think? Oh, why police is stopping me? You will be frightened and give some, okay, take it, please. And if he is not police at all, somehow or other she stole or borrowed, somehow or other just put the dress of police, and the general public will be frightened and give him money. So only the dress has effect. Yes, dress has effect. So why not the Putana, she was dressed in like Lakshmi, devotee dress, and so makeup that even Jasoda and Rohini, they could not figure it out. They could not recognize that she is a duplicate. It's just makeup. No. She was so looking like original. So, but Krishna knows. Krishna gave her Matrugati by closing his eyes. He said, I don't want to see, but I know who you are. But because you are coming in a devotee dress to me, okay, get the supreme achievement. So Krishna is so compassionate. So that's why Parama Kalyana and Parama Mangala. No other incarnation. This is the opening of Krishna Lila. In the opening, he did this Putana Uddhar, Putana Gati. And all other incarnations, they cannot do like that. They cannot do like that. This is the final salvation. Mukti, Saujya Mukti, the Kansa, everything. Shishupala, Dantavakra, anything. The all other incarnation, when Narasimhadev killed Hiranyakasipu, okay, but they again took Bhartaj, Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Even they got killed by Lord Rama, they again incarnate as Shishupala, Dantavakra. But this is the final. That's it. So that is Hatari Gati Dayaka. This so Parama Mangala is only with you, O Krishna. They know that. That's why Parama Mangala. Not only Parama Kalyana, you are Parama Mangaladayaka. And not only that, when you are maintaining and playing with these Brajavasis, and you are manifesting many wonderful, supremely auspicious pastimes like Kaliya Daman, Govardhan Dharan, Davagnipan, Makhan Chori, and many other, all this Krishna Lila. This is the manifestation. The Brajavasi, they don't have any problem. They are totally absorbed in Krishna. How some troubles will happen to them? How this Indra, Chandra, Mandra, the Kaliya, they can give trouble to them? No question. No. But this, why this is manifestation of Lila? Just to exchange the loving activities, to enjoy the exchange of loving activities with their loving fellows, with Brajavasis. That is the reason. This Davagnipana, this, all these Bal Lilas is not to save Brajavasis. No. They are already saved. If somebody think the feet of Krishna, just remember the feet of Krishna, he will be saved. Tasya sadhya vimuchyeta. Then those who are totally observed in and out, how some vipad will happen to them? How some trouble will happen to them? No way, nothing. So then why Krishna is manifesting so many, protecting them from Indra, Chandra, Vayu, Maruta, this, that, snake? No, this is only to exchange of loving activities. And these all activities, this Kaliya Damana, Govardhana Dharana, and all others pastimes like that are so supremely auspicious and beneficial to every living entity that anybody forget them. Krishna did perform these pastimes, he manifested these pastimes. So any like us, degraded living entities like us, by discussing these pastimes, by speaking, hearing, and visiting this pastime place, we will get supremely benefited and will invoke supremely auspiciousness. That's why you are supremely special, you are Parama Kalyanamaya, Parama Kalyana Sarup, you are Parama Mangalamaya Sarup. No other incarnation, no other incident, no other happening can be compared like that much beneficial, that much auspicious, like what you are doing. All your pastimes are manifestations of auspiciousness, supreme auspicious. All your pastimes are manifestations of supreme beneficial, supreme benefits. So that's why you are Parama Kalyana and Parama Mangala. In other yugas, many sadhakas, they want to do severe austerities, they want to do many other ways, jap tap sadhan, but they cannot get that kind of auspiciousness, they cannot get that kind of benefit just by remembering, just by looking at you, just by visiting, just by discussing what they are getting the benefit, they can't. No other way, no other sadhan, there is no sadhana to get that kind of benefit and get kind of auspiciousness, what you are manifesting. Oh my Lord, so that's why Parama Kalyana, Parama Mangala. You are the supremely auspicious and you are supremely beneficial to every living entity. Only by your this manifestation of your pastimes. And then he is saying, Nama Parama Kalyana, Nama Parama Mangala, Jadunang Patay Nama, Nama Vasudevaya Santaya. Vasudeva, though you appear as the son of Vasudeva, as Vasudeva, but you are the super soul in each and every entity. Vasati Sarvatra iti Vasudeva. That is also the meaning of Vasudeva. And in those who are in the supremely in the Suddha Satagun, that is also Vasudeva. In Vasudeva Suddha Sattvam. So all three in you are there. You are the son of Vasudeva, and you are as a Khirasa Vishnu, as the super soul, you are inside Andantarastha Paramanu cha Antarastham. You are inside every atom, even everybody. That's why you are Vasudeva, Vasati Sarvatra. And you are always in supremely Suddha Sattva Sthiti. That's also you are Vasudeva. So all your friends, they are also of Suddha Sattva. And you are not also, you are Santaya. Santaya, anything, peace. So nothing can be compared like the peace of your pastimes. Supremely peaceful. Santaya. And Jadunang Pate Nama. Jadunang, you incurred as a Jadupati. So when Narakubar Manigriva, when they are, finally they are praying to Krishna, Krishna was looking at, he was not speaking anything, they are only speaking. Krishna was, okay, speak. Then they saw, Krishna is not telling us anything. And this Krishna's friend, they were with the trees, they were playing, with Krishna they were playing and talking. Now, when the trees broke out, and when we manifest, all these sakhas, so few sakhas were there, they became so much frightened, they became little far, and with trembling they are looking at them. You are not speaking anything. With so much fear they are looking at them. And when this Nalakuvar Manigriva, finally when offering prayers, they look at these Gopasakhas, they said, oh, blunder mistake. This is Jaduvansis, these Gopas, they are also Jadavas. We know that Krishna declared in Puranas that those who are telling that we are devotees of Krishna, Krishna says, they are not my devotee. If somebody says, I am devotee of Krishna's devotee, then they can be considered as devotee. So, we are offering our pranam to Krishna, but they are devotees of Krishna. They are more powerful than Krishna. That is Krishna's version. So, better we should offer pranam to them. They are Jadus. And he is coming as Jadupati. Why Krishna comes as Balagopal form? Only to protect Jadus, only to protect and maintain the Jadavas, the Gopas, only to play with them, only to exchange the loving activities, to enjoy the loving sentiments with them. So these are the target. That's why Krishna comes, that's why Krishna incarnate, because of them only. So they should be glorified, they should be offered pranam. And now they are not speaking, they are frightened because of us only. By seeing us Devarupa, by seeing us our effulgent Swarupa, they are far away, fearing. Already you have committed offense in Narada Muni's feet, and we are for 100 celestial years become tree. Now they are not like Narada Muni, they are so highly elevated, they are Krishna Sakha. And they are fearing not coming to Krishna because of us. No, better to offer pranam, better go back soon. So now they will not stay, they should better go back as soon as possible. They should not be fearful, we should not commit more offense. So now, Jadunang Pataye Nama, when they are telling, when the Nalakubar Manigriva is speaking about Jadus, so they are considering that because of Jadus, because of these Gopas, they are also Jadus, because they are all Jadavas. Because of these Jadavas, this Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he come down. Because of them, so they should be glorified. They should be glorified. Otherwise, why Krishna comes? Brahma and demigods, they used to come and go to Kshetrasagar and pray. Many incarnations they used to come, but not Swayam Krishna. This time Swayam Bhagavan Krishna appeared for what? For Brahma? No. From Dharma Sanstapana, Paritrana, Vinasaya? No. This time to enjoy the Bhakta Vachalata and to distribute the love of Godhead. So this special incarnation, this Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, he incarnate, he manifest, he appeared only because of these supremely highly elevated devotees, Jadus. So that's why Krishna is Jadupati. He became Jadupati, the leader of Jadus, because Jadus are so dear and near to him. Not only them, dearmost and nearmost. And Krishna cannot think of anybody else, these Gopasakhas and Jadavas. He was so close and so near and dear to them. So it is better to offer our pranam and offer our glorification, offer our stuti to them, somehow or other please to them. If we please to these Jadavas, if we please to the devotees and sakhas of Krishna, then by their mercy we can get love of Krishna's prema. We can get Krishna. Otherwise there is no way. Why Krishna will think? That's why he is not speaking to us. We are such a long prayer, he is not looking at, he is not speaking to us. Because his sakhas are there, they are fearful. Why you become like this? So better we should make please the sakhas, the Jadavas, so then Krishna will become pleased. If we please to the devotees, then Krishna will become pleased. If we help to the devotees, then Krishna will be helped. Krishna will become happy. If you want to, that's why you want to do something, better do to the devotees, not to Krishna. Krishna is not in need of our help, our things. But the devotees are like us, they need. So that's why in the finally, then when they were doing their stuti, Parama Kalyana, Parama Mangala, Vasudevaya Santa, finally they said, no, Jadunang Pataye. Because of this Jadavas, because of this Gopas, you are there. You manifest this supreme auspicious and beneficial form, this Balagopala Rupa, because of these Jadus. You come as a Jadupati. So better we should offer our pranam and glorification to these Jadavas. If they will become happy, if they will become pleased with us, then we can get your mercy. So that is also Siddhanta. If you want to please Krishna, if you want to get grace of Krishna, then you should better serve, pray and try to please the devotees of Krishna. That is the Siddhanta. In this stutis, this Nalakubara Manigriva, they are such a highly experienced after living in Braj for 100 celestial years and having direct associations of Krishna and Krishna Sakhas, all the Brajavasis, that is their experience, that is their opinion, that finally forget all these Vedic conclusions, forget all this Swarpa Jnana Charcha, forget all other things, only we can do offering our Dandavat Pranam. That is the best way. No need of any kind of knowledge, no need of any kind of understanding. It's very easy to offer our pranam. Though Krishna is trying to hide himself, but those who are devotees, they can understand. By recognizing him, immediately they will offer their pranam to Krishna. So offering pranam, the moment you offer pranam to Krishna, the moment immediately you will free from all your distress. Praname dukkha samanam. All your dukkhas will finish. So that's why these two demigods, Nalakubara and Manigriva, while they are concluding their prayers, they are finally, after discussing so many things, finally they are offering their pranam and namaskar to Balagopal form of Krishna, and not only Krishna, finally they say Krishna will offer, but this pranam will not complete if we will not offer pranam to the devotees of Krishna. And these devotees, these Jadavas, are the highly elevated, the most dear and near of Krishna, so better we should offer pranam to them as Jadupati. So Jadavapate Nama. So in this particular verse, we can get the lesson that without going so much typical discussion, so much understanding and Jnana Charcha, is better to surrender ourselves fully by offering fully obeisances and fully convinced that this is the supreme auspicious and supremely beneficial for us, just by offering pranam to Krishna, because he is the supreme beneficial, he is the supremely auspicious. And how to offer pranam? The proper ways to offering pranam and glorify to his dearmost devotees. Hare Krishna. Any comments, sir? Question? Yes.
Advaitacharya Mahavishnu himself, and he prayed to this Krishna that only by your mercy, can we actually save all the conditioned souls. did you say that only by Krishna would get devotional service and other incarnations not? Or is that maybe something? What would you say?
I am saying that only by Krishna's we can get the love of Godhead. No other incarnations can able to give that. Yes.
Krishna in different form?
Krishna is different form, but Krishna in his Swayam form, he has that Vitu power to give the love of Godhead. No other have.
So Lord Chaitanya can't give you
No.
Lord Chaitanya.
Chaitanya is Krishna himself. So that he is Krishna. There is none different in
It's not
Krishna.
to say that if one, why don't you pretend they're wearing tilak and devotional clothes and tulsi mala, what kind of cheater are you? So why would Krishna favor somebody who's a cheater?
That is this is supreme compassionate nature of Krishna. Even somebody is a cheater, a demon, and if she puts the dress of a devotee, he will get that benefit. He is so Parama Kalyan. Yeah, if you become inside devotee also, that is better. But even not inside devotee, just becoming, showing up as devotee, that's also better.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your class. Maharaj, I just want to ask one thing. Sometimes or many times devotees say that even Brahma was also bewildered. But Brahma is the first personality in our Guru Parampara, and we cannot blaspheme our present Guru or Prabhupada or Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj or Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So how can we use this statement that even Brahma was bewildered by saying this? Are we not committing Vaishnava offense?
Very nice question. Actually, we should feel proud that our Acharya, the beginning, the first Acharya Brahma, he became selected by Krishna to perform this role of bewilderment. We should feel proud of it. No other can get that kind of role to become directly bewildered by Krishna. Everybody is bewildered by Krishna. But Krishna specially select Brahma that you come with me and you play this role. So we should feel proud of we are descendants of Brahma, because Brahma was the only person who was selected by Krishna, no other else. Get it? Who is not get bewildered by Krishna? Who can say? But Krishna became happy to accept Brahma in this role. Okay? So you should feel proud of that. Okay? Yes.
We see Bhagavad Gita 10:10, operations of the Lord. So everywhere, whichever the great thing, everywhere the Lord is there. So if we see Lord everywhere, that make us that we are completely in Krishna consciousness.
What you are asking? You want to see Lord everywhere? Lord is everywhere.
I am giving comment, this is comment about 10th canto Bhagavad Gita, the operations of the Lord. The Lord is saying, I am everywhere. And whatever the great things I am there, the air, the
Yeah.
fire, everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
So if we just meditate on all those things, then Krishna is there.
So do you mean that then no need of coming to temple because Krishna is everywhere? Why you are coming here? You can perform.
We always remember Krishna in everything.
Yeah, you should. Who is not saying that? You should always do that. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Prabhuji, then Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. There is just a question what Panchaka was on the same lines I want to ask. See, in South India, if you see, like people worship more Vishnu or Narayana, it's like a Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya.
Yeah.
So they are not staunch worship of Lord Krishna, some are. But when you say what Krishna can be love of Godhead,
Yes.
that means the people who are in the succession of Ramanujacharya, they cannot go back to Godhead.
They can go to Vaikuntha. That's also good. Not to Golok. Yes, Mataji's question.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. So, Nalkumar and Manikri were punished by Narumuni and they were punished to become priests. Because when an entity becomes a tree, it doesn't have any consciousness or very meager consciousness. But we also know that Pandavas chose to become priests eternally at Radhakund. So, of course, these are transcendental things and out of mental I think this is mental speculation, but still I want you to explain this to me.
Are Baba, what to become big tree? Brahma and Uddhava, they are praying to become a small gulma, lata, small like a creeper, not even creeper. This, very small creeper. And not even Braj area, in the side. What to speak of big trees in Radhakund and Gokul, in Kotiyad of Nanda? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, this is Vikas. Maharaj, I was just wondering that Nalakumar and Manikriva, the act that they did for which they got the curse, how is it that they got so much mercy for doing such a thing that not only did they get delivered by Krishna, but they even got to witness all of Krishna's childhood pastimes. So is there some past life story behind this? Why they got so much blessing for having done such a...
Good. Not mentioned in Bhagavatam regarding their pastimes, but definitely it's mentioned because of Narad Muni's blessings. They able to get this fortune. Yes. Prabhuji is saying not only Narad Muni, in Narad Muni's lineage, our dear Prabhupada also blessed all of us. We are also enjoying Brajavas. Yes.
So Maharaj, I was also thinking along those lines that it must have been Narad Muni's causeless mercy.
Yes.
So how does one qualify for such causeless mercy, or because there is no cause, Narad Muni is less than?
So you want to say why Narada Muni become merciful to them?
Was there any reason why he was...
Say, Ahetuki Kripa? So there is no reason. Ahetuk means without reason. So the bhaktas are like that. Without any reason they can do that. Okay? Yes. 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 Yeah. What you were saying, if you dress as devotee, then?
A person who is just dressed as a devotee,
Yeah.
but is not acting like a devotee.
Yes.
His activities are different from
Yeah.
devotee.
Yeah.
So will he get same sort of deliverance as a devotee?
If he will go to Balagopal, then. If you go directly to Krishna, then he can get the benefit. Not from any other else. Okay? Yes. That assumption is there too. Yes.
I've heard about that from Prabhupada. Putana got deliverance because she wanted to offer Krishna some really great desire. Even though it was poisonous milk, but she wanted to offer Krishna with really great
It's
desire.
very nice thing to offer poison, na? How can you think like that? It's a great thing to offer poison to Krishna. How can it be great? What desire for giving poison? It's great desire.
Prabhupada says
What are you saying?
enemies also get delivered.
That's why I told he got delivered because he presented herself as a devotee. Not because of that. This is such a terrible desire. Giving poison to Krishna is a good desire.
Prabhupada said, yes, you can.
How can you are saying Prabhupada said? It is verse itself said Jighansaya. Why you are speculating like that? No. That is your speculation. Not like that. Yes. He is asking if Putana got delivered because Putana was thinking, desiring to give something to Krishna, to poison he was giving, that's why he got delivered.
Krishna thought that way. Krishna thought
It's Krishna's thinking, that Putana, yeah,
mother.
yeah. Because he was coming as a registered mother and breast milk, that's why.
Krishna was thinking.
Yeah. But not this Putana's thinking. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki